Speaking of viewership, I was watching this dude ball last night. And I won't be watching them ball no more. Not this season. LeBron James shocks the NBA world by hinting at retirement. Oh, LeBron ended his post-game press conference with a eyebrow-raising message after the Lakers got broomstuck by the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference Finals. I am not laughing at that because we've been going to Cabo, but we got room for y'all now, Lakers. Seemingly hinting that he could be contemplating retiring. Here's the quote, and I hope it's not really the quote, but this is what I read. I don't like to say it's a successful year because I don't play for anything besides winning championships at this point in my career. You know, he said it like that too. I don't get a kick out of making a conference appearance. I've done it a lot, and it's not fun to me to not be able to be a part of getting to the finals. That's real. Now, this one, it gets funny. We'll see what happens going forward. I don't know. He sounds like a little bad kid. I don't know, mama. I don't know. I got a lot to think about, to be honest. I hope that was a misprint. Just for me personally, going forward with the game of basketball, I got a lot to think about. Bro, let me just tell you what I'm about to do. Think about a lot. All right. Ooh, what does he have to think about? We're going to talk through it. James is coming off one of the most impressive performances of his playoff career. We saw him 49-9. He was out there eating, don't lie. Started fast, kind of faded at the end, but it is. He's 38 damn years old and had a career high in the playoff for points and a half. 31. Scored nearly twice as much as any of his teammates, with the next highest scorer being Anthony Davis, who had 21 points. Oh, we saw how the game ended, down 2. James had 2 chances to tie the score. Final 26 seconds. He missed a 20-foot fadeaway. 5-foot floater was blocked by Aaron Gordon. Got double teamed out there. Jamal Murray. It is what it is. I can hear the Jordan stands now. Mike would have made it. Mike would have found a way. Mike, don't get sweat. Y'all need to stop. Nuggets completed the sweep of the Lakers, and they took them out. The way that the Lakers came in is the way the Lakers went out. My grandma used to say that too. Boy, the way you go in somewhere is the way you coming out. And y'all remember how this season started for the Lakers. It's been a long one. Frustrating, even though they had some highlights. Started off 2-10. Remember that? Then, by late February, 13th place. Right? They were out the play-in tournament at that time. And James kept talking about how tired he was. I'm tired, boss. I need some relaxation. Frequently called this year's travel schedule, especially, one of the most grueling and challenging for him and his ball club, okay? So things came to a head. Remember the trade deadline for these Lakers? And then he told them, oh, what was this? Yeah, February 4th. I still feel like I got plenty of gas in the tank to help any franchise win a championship. And I'm here with the Lakers right now. Everybody was like, what? Right now? What you mean? What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about? So I'm trying to help them get back to the promised land for the 18th time. When James was asked if he thinks the roster has what it takes to go all the way, or if he thinks upgrades need to be made, he shrugged. I haven't even thought about next year. Ooh, I don't know. There go that I don't know again. LeBron hiding. But the biggest decision of all lies in his hands. So during the All-Star break, remember this? James called the stretch run 23 of the most important games of his career in the regular season. Couldn't handle being on the couch again. Said playing basketball at this level, just to be playing basketball, is not in my DNA. I ain't just out there to be playing. I'm out there to go get it, to win championships. It's not in my DNA anymore. So this season, even though they had their ups and downs and then finished strong, James became the league's all-time leading scorer. That was this year still. Posted unprecedented numbers for a 38-year-old, 29, 8, and 7. Good Lord, don't even compare that to some of them other old cats when they were out there tilting. Numbers don't look exactly the same. What are we talking about? Jordan, Kareem, and LeBron is out there holding it down for the old school, for the Ben Gay crowd. So y'all surprised by what LeBron said? I'm not. What's y'all reaction to it? I'm going to tell you what my reaction is. First thing is appreciation. One thing about any relationship that goes on and on and on, the toughest thing to hold on to is not the love, because you always gonna love somebody if you're around them and they're doing good for you. It's not that. It's the appreciation that you start to lose. So you know you love them, but do you show you love them, right? And more importantly, in this relationship with LeBron, the Lakers, the NBA, LeBron wants to feel that love. How does LeBron feel love? What's the love language of an NBA player, especially a GOAT like LeBron? Do what I need to get what I want. Simple as that. Do what I need to get what I want. And LeBron is looking around like, I saw Kyrie right there under the basket. All right, get some of these free agents. Put a little pressure on the front office up there, right? Because they don't listen to you necessarily, even though you're great, even though you're LeBron. Remember, he tried to get some players in this year. They were like, nah, that's what the report said. The squeaky wheel gets the oil. And even LeBron at 38, GOAT status, still has to be a squeaky wheel. So this is what Too Short did. This is my last album, yo, my 10th album. Too Short is on his 23rd album right now. He just wanted to make some noise with the label. He wanted them to respect him. And more importantly, he wanted that appreciation. I tell you another thing, why I don't believe LeBron is because my bishop told me this a long time ago. Never make a decision when you're hungry, lonely, or tired. Don't make a decision, because it's not a sound decision. You are not clear of mind when you're sitting there hungry, lonely, or tired. That's right. And I know y'all, when you're lonely, especially you ladies out there picking up that phone, don't answer that phone when you're lonely, girl. He ain't no good, girl. And when you're hungry, the pantry becomes your damn world. Oh my God, you go in that pantry, right? And when you're tired, like my wife last night, goodness, just a grouch, just mean, just like, forget it. That's probably LeBron. After they blocked his shot, he couldn't get his last shot off. Forget it. I'm retiring. Take my ball home and going back. So I don't believe LeBron for that reason. I think he's just wore out. After any grueling disappointment, if someone shoved the mic in your face and tried to get your emotional state in that moment, let's just say it wouldn't be the most positive, right? Nobody wants to run the race anymore after they just lost the race in such a grueling fashion. So all of this, take with a grain of salt. Actually, what's less than a grain of salt? No salt. Take all this with no salt. LeBron James is playing basketball next year. Just right now, a little tired, boss. After that disappointment, he can't look forward.